guilty of it. In fact, you're probably doing right now. Multitasking. It seems to be our middle name, and the effects on our health can be devastating. Here to talk about this from Brain Juice, founder and CEO Sam Elik, along with President Justine Bailey. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so I'm sure everybody out there is saying, are you a multitasker?
I am.
Do you have children?
A multitasker. Yes, I have a 2-year-old.
Children. Moms multitask. All right,
It's
so what are we
amazing.
doing to our brain?
Well,
Frying it.
Think about how much stimulation somebody had 500 years ago compared to today.
Oh.
We've got our iPhones, we've got our iPads, we're driving, we got the news, TV, internet.
My mom is always saying, I don't know how
Yeah.
you guys are doing it. You're crazy.
500 years ago, you're on a farm and maybe you read one book in your life, right? And we're here with just so much. So we deplete ourselves. We deplete ourselves of important neurochemicals that our brain needs to perform at its peak. And so we need to make sure we're eating the right foods and supplementing the right way to feed our brain and
And is
fill
that
it back
one
up.
way to improve our brain health? Or are there other
Absolutely.
ways?
There are many different ways. 3 of the top ones are: number 1, keep your brain active and exercise your brain. So be memorizing things, thinking. People who let their brain deteriorate are the people who retire and stop doing anything. You notice their brain just kind of deteriorates like a muscle. So that's one thing. The other thing is keep it clean. We're in a society of lots of toxins these days. We got toxins in the air, the water, the food. So it's important to have filtered water, air filters in our homes, and eat clean food. Organic foods, usually the best because it doesn't have pesticides in it, right? And then the other thing is to feed it the right things that replenish the neurochemicals. And there's a lot of foods that replenish acetylcholine, which is the neurotransmitter that your brain uses for mental focus, mental clarity, and memory recall. There's lots of great foods for that.
Now, I know you also brought Brain Juice here, which has
Yep.
that in it. Say the name again.
Acetylcholine.
I love
Brain
the
juice
name.
has all the natural nutrients your brain needs to produce acetylcholine.
Okay, so Justine, let's talk
Right.
about Brain Juice right now.
Yeah, Brain Juice is full of superfood powders, vitamins, and then brain supplements. So it's all the nutrients you need to produce acetylcholine on your own. So you don't get dependent on it. It's something that, it's like eating a good, healthy, nourishing salad where it helps you.
And you
produce
actually
what
feel
need.
it when you get that acetylcholine inside of
Yeah,
you?
you feel it within
Almost
minutes.
like an adrenaline rush, if you will?
Kind of, yeah.
Similar
It's
to
like
that.
an
It's like a-
uplifting, you just feel uplifted, zoned in, and just ready to go.
And what was your inspiration, Sam, to developing this?
I used to have trouble concentrating in school, and so
Oh.
I turned to stimulants, and I grew up in what I call the energy drink generation. So energy drinks, coffee, and I would just cram late at night because that was the only way I could get myself to focus on my schoolwork. And then when I was in graduate school, I realized I've just been treating my brain like crap. So I thought there's got to be something that I can feed my brain. It was like my last dying brain cell. I was like, oh, what can I actually feed my brain to give it the nutrients it needs to be clear and
to
focused and
focus.
operate on at its
and
peak.
it's hard to focus today with everything going on.
Because there's
so
so
that
much
could be
going
very
on.
helpful.
Right. So I went on this quest to figure it out, and I ended up meeting a guy who's a biochemist. His name's Peter Kirby, and he had studied neurochemistry under one of the top neurochemists in the world. And so we thought, why don't we put everything your brain needs into one bottle, and it's liquid, so it absorbs faster, and you get a higher absorption rate than pills. And you drink it, and boom, within minutes, your brain's turned on.
That's great. And what about maybe the afternoon hour when you're kind of tired? I turn to Cuban coffee, which I know is terrible, but could this help me out?
It's
Absolutely.
perfect for that. Yeah, definitely. I wake up, I have a 2-year-old that wakes up early in the morning. I go work out, and by the time 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock rolls around, I'm feeling like, I don't want to think, I don't want to do anything. And I drink a Brain Juice, and just minutes later, I'm like, okay, I'm back, I'm ready to go.
And it's caffeine free.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have
this
one
is
that has
caffeine-free.
some
This
green
has
tea caffeine in it, and then we
little
have
bit of
one that's
green tea.
caffeine free. So this one just has about a third as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, about as much as you get from tea, just to give, because some people want the little uplifting boost. This one's better for the afternoon or for people sensitive to
and
caffeine.
obviously better than that
night.
sugar crash, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't use any refined sugars. It's almost just as important what's not in Brain Juice. There's no gluten, it's GMO free, no refined sugar, there's only 10 calories. And we use as many organic ingredients as possible.
And it has that word again. What is it?
Acetylcholine.
Which is
Yep.
very important.
Absolutely.
So you see, now when my mom says, how are you doing it all? Brain Juice.
Boom.
There you go. Boom. Where can I find it, Justine? That
You
was
can
cute.
find it at Whole Foods and on Amazon and our website, naturalbrainjuice.com.
naturalbrainjuice.com. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. This is great. I'm going to try it today.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
your
Olga.
time. And if you'd like more information, you can log on to our website, and that's thebalancingact.com.